Hello guys, so we are going to continue a discussion with respect to Python, and in this video we are going to discuss about the map function. Okay, so what exactly is a map function? It applies a given function to all the items in an input list or any other iterable and returns a map object, an iterator. This is particularly useful for transforming data in list comprehensively. Now, the best example to show you that why do we exactly use map, let me just go ahead and write a code for you. Okay. So let's say I will just go ahead and define one method which is called as square. Okay. So what the square does is that it takes an input and it just multiplies, or it does a square of that specific input, or it multiplies it with itself, and it gives us the result. Okay. So if I go ahead and try to put any number over here, let's say square of 4 is nothing but 16. If I go ahead and ask square of 10, then I should be getting 100, right? Now this is fine, right? Here it's very simple. I'm just giving an input and I'm doing the square of it. Okay. Now let's say if I have a list of numbers, or let's say I have a numbers in the form of list, or it can be in the form of tuple. Let's say in this particular case, I have all these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now I want to apply the same operation for each and every number. One way is that I may probably give the list directly over here. Then I may put a for loop, right? Iterate through each and every element, and then probably, do the multiplication and append in a separate list, right? So for doing this specific operation, I need to do so many things, right? I need to create an empty list and again do the append operation inside that, iterate all through all these particular elements. Now, instead of doing all those things, we can directly use map, right? Now let me show you what does map usually take. Okay. Now I want to perform these operations on all these elements. So map usually takes two input parameters. Okay. One is the function name and one is the iterable. Iterable basically means the collection, right? So in this particular case, if I'm calling map, so first parameter that I am going to give is square. So square is my function. I don't even have to use brackets over here. And the second thing that I have to give is my iterable, that is my numbers. Okay. So if I go ahead and execute this, here you can see that it has created a map object at this specific memory location. Now, since I want, let's say, all the values in the form of list, so I will just go ahead and convert this into a list. Okay. So if I convert this into a list, so here you'll be able to see the output, right? Now what this is going to do is that it is going to take each and every number. The map is going to take each and every number, call this particular function, and basically just for each and every number, it is just going to do the square, right? Now, if I go ahead and see the answer, so this basically becomes my list over here. So I have to use this brackets since, okay, now let's go ahead and see this. So here you can see for every number 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, it has just squared up each and every number. So this is one basic example of using map, right? So it applies a given function to all the items in an input list, like in this particular case, it is list, or it can be any other iterable. Okay. Now this is amazing. Let me just show you more functionalities, and this time I will be using lambda function with map. Okay. Lambda function with map. And obviously lambda function, that if there is a single expression, you can just go ahead and apply lambda. Okay. So I will take the same operation. So let's say this is my numbers. Okay. Now how do I apply? Instead of this particular function, I'll apply lambda function and I'll give the same numbers. So again, I will go ahead and write list, and here I'm going to use the map function. The first parameter will be my lambda function. Lambda function is nothing but it is an anonymous function. So I will just go ahead and write lambda. Now what is the kind of operation that I really want to do? So input argument will be one x parameter, let's say any x parameter, and here I'm just going to multiply x into x, right? And this is my entire lambda function itself, right? Now the second parameter is nothing but my numbers, which is my list. Now if I go ahead and execute it, here you'll be able to see with the help of lambda function also, we are able to execute this. Okay. Now this is also very much simple, very much easy. Here you can write any kind of operation. Let's say I want to just add 10, I want to add 100, I want to do the multiplication, division, anything that I really want to do, I'll be able to do it. Okay. Now let's say that, okay, fine. This is fine. Okay. Can we map multiple iterables? Now the question is, can we map multiple iterables? Okay. And that is what we are going to discuss over here. So let me go ahead and write numbers 1. Okay. Numbers 1. And here I'm just going to create 1, 2, 3. and then I'm just going to write numbers2, which is equal to 4 comma 5 comma 6. Okay, now since I have two iterables over here, and what I really want to do is that take each and every element from this iterable and keep on adding both of them. Let's say my final output should be a list of elements where I'll be adding the first element, second element, and third element. So my final answer should be 5, 7, 9. Okay, so can I do that with the help of map and lambda function? So here I'm just going to go ahead and create added underscore numbers. Okay, and here I'm going to just go ahead and use map. Along with that, I'm going to use my lambda function. Let's say I'm going to take two parameters, right? This will be one parameter, this will be the other parameter. So I will just go ahead and use x comma y. And now my expression will be very simple, right? I'm just going to add both this number. So it should be x plus y, right? Now the second parameter that I'm going to give is my numbers 1, right? So it will be my numbers 1. Now second parameter also I can actually give, right? So second parameter will be my next list, right? So here I'm just going to go ahead and paste number 2. And this all needs to be converted in list. Okay, and now if I go ahead and print my added numbers, so here you can see that I'm able to get 5 comma 7 comma 9, right? So this is one amazing example directly what I'm actually doing. Now there are multiple things that we can do with map. Let's show you one more operation. So here now I try to use map to convert a list of string to integers. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, now let's say that I have this entire code. Okay, I'll just show you this code. Very simple. So here is my string numbers. What I'm actually doing, I'm just applying map. The function will be int. So typecasting is basically done on all the string underscore numbers, which is in the form of list. And here you can actually see I'll be able to get the output. So there are a lot of options that you can specifically do with the help of map. Again, you can use inbuilt function like int, like string.upper, anything that you really want to do. And one thing you have to make sure, whenever you are using function, I don't have to use any brackets, right? So lambda function I've called, square I have called, square is already defined over here. I don't have to use any brackets. Okay, now let me just show you one more good example that how I can apply inbuilt function with the help of map. So let's say these are my words. Okay, the first word is apple, and let's say that these all are in smaller character. Then I have banana, then I have cherry. Okay, now what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to create my upper words, and here I'm going to use list of map. Okay, and now I know that in string there is a method which is called as dot upper, and I need to apply this str dot upper on each and every words, right? So I'll just go ahead and write words. So once I do this and once I print my upper underscore words or word, I'll be able to see this. See, apple, banana, and cherry is there. Okay. Let me just do one more thing, one more best thing over here. Let's apply to a list of dictionary. Let's apply a map function to a list of dictionary. So I will go ahead and create a function which will be saying get underscore name. Okay, so here I will be giving my dictionary. Okay, this person will be a dictionary, and I will return person of name. Okay, now this is fine for one dictionary item, right? But what if I have a list of dictionary item? Let's say that I have a list of dictionary item which I will define over here. So let's say I will go ahead and write people, and let me quickly go ahead and define over here, and let me go and write name colon. Okay, and name will basically be Krish, comma age will be nothing but colon 32. Okay, so this will be my first name item or people item, and then let me just go ahead and say name colon is equal to Jack. Okay, and then I have the age as 33. Okay, so this will be my second item. Okay, now I want to perform this not only to one item, instead all the items, right? So let's say I have just taken 2 over here. Now how do I do it? First of all, I will use list, then I will use map. The map first function will be get underscore name. Okay, then I'll be applying this to my entire iterable. And here I have list of dictionary items, right? So if I go ahead and see the output here, you can see from these 2 records, I have explored Krish and Jack, and it is being given me in the form of list, right? This is one amazing things that you'll be able to see over here. At the end of the day, you can apply even multiple functions if you want. You can create multiple functions and apply to the same list of elements. So in conclusion, if I really want to talk about map, so here one thing is that a map is used. It is used in various places. So I'll just give some kind of conclusion over here. So map function is a powerful tool for applying transformation to iterable data structures. It can be used with regular functions, lambda function, even multiple iterables, providing a versatile approach to data processing in Python. So by understanding and utilizing map, you can write more efficient and readable code. So it is quite efficient, in just single line things without iterating. You're using this particular efficient data structures. And at the end of the day, you just need to make sure your code is much more readable. The efficiency is there, performance is there with respect to this. So I hope you like this particular video. This was about map function. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.